What's up, YouTube? Mandy Hobbs here. How are you doing? Oh my god. I've had the worst chest cold for like the past 2 days, but I will survive. If you guys haven't noticed, I am in a hotel room right now. Tomorrow, I'm about to go to my new abode and my new job. I've been about homeless a month now. I really don't like this lighting. And I know I don't like this angle, but sorry, I'm getting annoyed. Okay. I feel like I'm more on the level now. Don't worry, I'm an Android profesh. I've been in this game 5 years now. I'm still an Android profesh. That's what happens when you lose your laptop and stuff. Okay, so there's a couple of things I want to say. I literally hate 80% of people I know now. Not hate. Hate's a strong word. I disrespect and will compartmentalize a part of my brain. I have helped more people than I can count, and I'm not asking for like kudos for that. But you think when the shoe's on the other foot, do those people come through for you? No. Now, most people associate people with being 43 that have lost their house like fucked up on drugs or like some weird situation. That's typically what happened. No, I got bit by a pit bull. I lost some work. Then I got into it with my friend of like 11 years. That was my neighbor. That's who I was living with. And then I moved out and I wrecked my car. So I had no car, no job. And then once I got here, I didn't have a place to go per se. And then I was in the hospital for a while with my ribs and everything. And then, so I've been homeless for a month. I spent some time in the casino. I spent some time at friends' houses. I spent some time in the hospital, but now it's time to figure it out. Tomorrow I'm figuring it out. It's not the most idyllic of spots, but I showed you guys how it is to start over at any point. And this is pretty much, for me, my lowest point. So I want to show you how to get into any situation and get out of any situation. And just join me for my story, basically. Like, it's just my journal. It's not that serious. To me it is, but like, so I'm back in St. Louis, back in the 314. The Classy Hoosier even stepped in. Now, you know, when the Classy Andy says, if you want, I'll give you rides to here. We'll do this, do that. I'm trying to learn how to take the bus for the first time, but he's more city St. Louis. I'm more county. And so the bus is a little bit different, a lot different. And Boston tried to take me on the bus like 2 times, and I wish I wouldn't have been as intoxicated as I could because I would have paid more attention. But taking a bus downtown Las Vegas, 4 miles from the Strip, is way different from taking the bus in Missouri. I don't understand the ins and the outs. Hopefully I should be stacking up some money soon where I can get my own car that I can travel to, and I want to get a van just in case if it's a rough night I can stay in it. But like, that's not my ulterior goal. I've definitely seen who my real friends are and my real family. I understand everybody has their own shit going on, but when I always had my own shit going on, I helped everybody. Anybody that needed to stay, anybody that needed to crash, anybody that needed anything, I did the best of my ability. And I can honestly say 99.9% of them didn't do that for me. And if I never saw them a day in my life again after this day, I'd be okay. Honestly, because I would just never do that to them. And never expect to get back from people what you give to them. But what you need to expect is that in itself. So you're like a stronger person going into it. I am a tough bitch. Like, and I actually do have good self esteem. It's like weird because like the place I'm going in, they know I'm homeless, and I've only been homeless a month for the first time in my life. And like, oh, does that have a stigma? Like, I love hanging out with homeless people. It's a lot harder having to stay there with them, and it's way harder. Like, I have this video that I will pin in the top of this with my boy Jay, and he talks about how homeless people in Missouri are savages because, dude, you have to be a savage to be homeless out here because nobody accepts homeless people and the weather and the mosquitoes, and you don't really have that like on the West Coast and Vegas and everything like that. And so I'm doing homeless the hardest way there is. I'm doing like homeless boot camp, which sucks. But I guarantee you, like, I will prevail. Like, I already got some plans in the works. And if not, fuck it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just go to Vegas and blow it out the fun way, you know? I am so mad at everybody I know. I am so disappointed at everybody I know. I don't really care about the trolls, and I'm not going to go back and like give up my family's information to like prove somebody right or wrong. I'm not doing that. In fact, the trolls based on my channel are making more views than off my channel, but I guess they have more time to do it than I do because I'm out here. So I have one more night in one of my little favorite like tuck spots, one of my favorite hotels. I'm going to take a long bubble bath. I have a really bad cold, so I'm a little like bitchy, emotional. I'm getting ready to make a hot tea with some honey. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to cuddle in for some Shark Week. This has been a crazy month. And I would have never expected it to go the way it did. And I hope, wish, pray that I come into a copious amount of money and those motherfuckers never ask me for anything. That's all. I know it sounds hateful, but like you find out who your friends and family are real fast, which mine are like. So, but that's okay because I've pretty much grown up most of my life like that. So now it's not much different. It's just a little bit harder when you're older. But anyway, the good news is I'm looking into a new spot tomorrow and a new place tomorrow, and it might not be idealistic, but it is going to be just a step in the platform to a better direction. And dude, I'm either going to come out of the ashes like a cockroach or I won't. I love you guys. Thank you for following me. Sorry it's so vague. I'll hit you up tomorrow when I'm out there. Deuces.